Hey everyone, I wanted to share a message today for anyone that struggles to just be themselves. And it was a situation I was in yesterday where I had found myself, as I always do these days, I am just completely honest and transparent about something. I was trying to do a particular thing and I was just utterly honest about what I was doing. And it didn't work out the way I wanted it to. And it was funny because I then went and spoke to some other people who had done the same thing. And they said, oh, well, if you do it this way or you do it that way, then it would probably work out. And as I heard that, I sat with it for a minute and I briefly thought, oh, I've messed up. And then I was like, no, I haven't, because there's no part of me whatsoever that wants to do things unless I'm doing them in complete congruency and completely transparency. Why is that? Well, I've learned a few things about that. The first thing I've learned is that when we don't do things as honestly as we can and as transparently as we can, we kind of live in fear of being found out. And we tend to take ourselves away from our peace by overthinking what we can do to try and make sure that people don't find us out. I'm not up for that. I want to be at peace. So I'd much rather just tell the truth. And if something doesn't work out, oh well, I'll still be at peace. But here's the kicker. What I've seen is that the more you stick to just being yourself and staying in that peaceful place, there are always ways to do things in life that are in alignment with who we are. And we aren't always going to achieve the outcomes that we want, but we will achieve what is in highest alignment to ourselves when we are coming from that place of authenticity and trusting what comes to us from that place. And that's where I'm at with this situation. It hasn't worked out the way I wanted it to. So I'm like, okay, well, at least I'm not in fear of being found out. And secondly, I'm like, well, what do I see? What's going to come from this place? It's something I've learned over the years that even when you look like you're up against an obstacle, there are always exceptions. There are always ways to do things that are in alignment with who we are. And our job is not to not be who we are, it's to continually stay in the vibration of that. And when we do that, from that place of quiet, from that place of peace of mind, we're going to get nudges, we're going to get ideas and things that make sense to us from that place, but crucially, which don't require us to compromise who we really are. So hopefully that's helpful, and sending lots of love. Take care.